Right, here we go. Let's load a very large city that's making about 7 million a year just before I saved it. And yes. Yeah, this is Industry Giant 4.0. I think I unlocked a badge that I've spent 13 hours on it. uh, let's see here. So loading this up. Um, After I completed the game tutorials, I loaded up the largest map that they had. I like these kind of games in sandbox mode. That's always my favorite. So yeah, let's see. Let's travel around the city here using the time-honored W. Let's see. What's the down? Yeah, WASD keys. So let's see here. So one of my largest cities here. Okay, Blumenfield. It's doing pretty good. You got to check the demand and see what's going on. You got to get over 20% for the town to grow. And these are all the things my people want. I'm already supplying them all the different groceries that there are. And I'm doing this through a couple of different stores. And let's see, we're paused. Everything's just sitting here. I'm going to go ahead and turn on normal speed. So here I've got a hardware store, and it's making a pretty good profit each year. It's my goodness, it's maybe almost half of the profit I'm making here in the game. It's selling a lot of wood shavings, and let's see. Oh, look, people want household appliances. All of a sudden, it's wood shaving. Look at this. I can get planks in here. People have a demand. Now, let's see. No demand for planks. So you don't know by looking at a store what the demand is. You got to sit here and the city pop up. This little arrow up above shows that the city is growing. So I got to check here what do people want. All they want is the wood. Oh, and they want home decorations. Oh, look at that! They want a lot of home decorations, which can be made in a furniture work. Um, it's challenging to keep your food supply going because there's an issue of staleness and freshness to the foods that you're supplying. I had to throw out a lot of food. Uh, so that's interesting. So we have that grocery store here. Let's see, let's check for how much profit it's making. Oh my goodness, it's making 12 million a year. These two stores alone might be making most of the profit here that I have going on. You can click here on money and see how you're doing. So every year I'm spending $33 million running my empire, and I'm making 42 million a year. So, but then I buy a lot of stuff during the year: new construction, new shops, new industries, wrecking of the town to build stores as a line item for that. Um, so there's quite a few things here in the list. It looks like the list here should scroll, but maybe not. I spent $21,000 throwing away bad food. Um, so yeah, so because of spending 15 million, I lost 6 million. So you should keep an eye on your money situation pretty regularly. Let's see what other foods they want, though. Let's see, because I've got a pretty big food. Okay, so they want eggs and unpackaged fruit and unpackaged vegetables. I thought for sure I was supplying those things to the store. Oh, yeah, look. Yeah. So this store here, oh my goodness, I fell so far short of the demand of bread. I fell pretty short on milk products. Eggs, way short on eggs so far this year. It's good to look at the last year to see how you were doing. Oh my goodness. So I could just make a bunch more farms with these items and just more unpackaged fruit and more unpackaged vegetables. I think I'm going to make a whole farm with several production lines just to supply this one store with unpackaged fruit. So I go over here where I've got some farms going on, and those are the fields for the farms. Let's see. So that's a typical agriculture farm. So I need a pretty good area to put it. Now up here's some good area. Oh, it's a nature preserve, but also a farm reserve. So I probably should put another farm over there. And I'll need a road to reach it, so I'm going to do some construction here. I'm going to pick a road, and I'm going to go from here over to here. Okay, this road's going to cost me $250,000 to produce, but need that road. So there we go. And now let's put in, let's go back here. Let's go back here to construction. Let's go here to industry, agricultural farm. And let me get this placed here. And the E key will rotate it, and you can see there's a couple of road icons. So you have to have those line up with the road. So I'm going to put that right near when it's in the right spot to connect. We see it go blue. So let me rotate it again. I want to try to match the angle of the road. Okay, boom. Now we have a farm, agricultural farm number 8 being built up. And let's see again. Let's check over here to the store, the grocery store. It's fallen way short on fruit. So, and we see in the current year, it's also only 83 of a demand of 573. So we're going to set up 3 production lines here just for unpackaged fruit. And let's see, we got a red thing here. Oh, there's no recipe select. All right, so we'll go in here. We'll go in here to the production lines, and we have to place 5 fields. And we have to place those 5 fields anywhere here in the red circle radius. So again, I'm going to rotate that a little bit. I'm leaving some room here to run a road over here. I haven't looked over here to see what's going on. So I'm going to place this, there we go, right as close as I can. And now I'm going to put it there. So let me move it over here. So let me get these 5 fields constructed. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now our production, and we're going to turn this off. These nice pop-ups here tell you about how the industrial production works. And I'm going to select unpackaged fruit for this production and apply. Now it's setting up the production. So in the next season, I guess there's 2 planting seasons per quarter. It's getting ready to set up to start growing fruit. So we'll see lots of fruit trees. So I'm going to set up another production a line. I'm going to set some more fields. So again, I'm just going to put them all along the back there. Okay, let's rotate it with the E key. So they all kind of line up. Now I have this road out the back of the farm, which I'm not really using. I think all you need is one road to be connected on the farm. Okay, now that we've added those fields, we can set its production to unpackaged fruit. And now I'm going to add another production line and place 5 more fields. Okay, there we go. Now that's a border. That's a border along there, so you can't place something on a border. And New York, grow a city. I don't know what that's about, but okay, let's see. Let's get another one there. Another one there. Okay. Set this to fruit. So now they're all oh, well, no recipe selected, but there is a recipe select. They all say fruit. Maybe it's too late in the season. Now, is it finishes the first half of this quarter? We should see a green bar growing out there. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Oh, I have to apply. Right. Okay. So now it's prepping these. I should have remembered to hit apply sooner. Oh well. Okay, so I should have 6,000 fruit a year coming out of this. And let's go look at this grocery store and see if how my numbers would have looked last year on sales. I was supplying an extra 6,000. Okay, extra 6,000 plus the 2,400 already going there. That'd be 8,400. So I'm still 3,000 short. I need another whole, and then look at how short I am here. So I need let's see what we can, uh, okay. So the other thing is I need to bring the food over here to this store. So that's where we schedule truck shipping. And I'm going to say, okay, let's plan a truck to be arriving from over here. I click on the farm and then boom, I got a fresh one here from Agricultural 8. And I'm going to say, bring over the unpackaged fruit. Now the system will start scheduling trucks when that has fruit ready. The system, the truck depots will start scheduling fruit deliveries from there to my store. Now, sometimes I schedule a couple of trucks because there's a lot of stuff to be moved, and I'm going to do that here too. So I'm going to do one more truck delivery, and let's tell that to be fruit. Okay, now I've got a lot more fruit coming from over there once it's ready. So that should perk up the balance sheet for this store. Okay. Now, the other thing I could do is just thinking I could create a second store over here. But let me create another farm. Create another farm because we still need to get more fruits and veggies over there. So let's go to construction, agricultural farm. Now I'm going to need to build some road over here. But let's see. So that's about how much area that farm needed. So I'm going to put this one about here. Yep. Now let's make a road to it. A nice road. There we go. All right. Now we need to set up its fields and all. And I'm going to try to use up this area here. I might just for fun put in another truck depot over here. It doesn't really matter where you put the truck depots. They don't seem to prefer nearby places. So let's see, construction not possible. There we go. But do need more trucks as things go on. So I'm gonna put that here, and I'm gonna come back later and buy some trucks once these farms have We have food in storage. There's none yet in storage. Production is still happening in one set of fields. The next quarter, there'll be a lot more. And I can even turn these production lines up and get 3,000 a year out of each set of fields. So here might be the extra 3,000 that I need. It's just to turn all these up, because I've definitely got the demand for it. All right, okay. Now, let's set up a production line, place the fields. Okay, there we go. Let's add another production line. Let's place the fields. Add another production line. Place the fields. All right. What are we going to do with these ones? We're going to produce, because I think with all that fruit being produced at the next farm, we might have that store taken care of. I do remember we need a lot more vegetables. So let's just set up these lines of vegetables. Let's apply the changes. That's really important. So now it's preparing that. So we got 6,000 vegetables. Let's go ahead and set up the truck routes to come over here. Set up the truck lines to supply it. And let's look at our sales again. Veggies was down by 4,000 units last year. Not doing too bad. We're about 1,000 already behind. So we might have just a little too much production over there just for this town, but that's okay. So anyhow, I'm gonna schedule 2 trucks to go over there to get veggies, unpackage vegetables. Let's get another truck from there and unpackage vegetables. Okay, very good. All right. Now we see here, look, there's a truck pulling up and it's getting veggies. It's getting fruit, I mean. Okay, very good. Now, just for fun, let's take a look down here at our money situation again. Sorry about that. I just realized I was cutting off part of the screen. Okay. Let's take a look at my situation. I have 47 million in the bank. My company's worth 156 million at this point. How are we doing? Well, we bought $5 million worth of stuff building those farms. And infrastructure is that truck depot. Let's see. So we got 17 million in expenses, operating cost here, and only 15 million in income. Okay. So we're hitting hard on our money this year, but that should all turn around. You're not worried. Okay, so just for fun, I'm going to buy some more trucks and let's just see what happens. So I got to go here and select what kind of trucks do I want to buy. I'm going to buy these freight coasters because they carry the most. And I'm just going to sign a contract for 5 of them. So that's going to cost me $500,000. And then they have some operating cost each quarter, a certain amount of maintenance cost. So that's going to be another $87.50 for each one of them. That's about another $40,000 a quarter in expenses. But yeah, I'm going to buy them and let's just see what happens. So now it shows them here and boom, they're going out. They got deliveries to make. They're needed. So we see them all pouring out. So apparently there's definitely a demand for these trucks. They're not just sitting around. So there we go. We got 3 of them going out. Got a 4th one going out. And we got a 5th one going out. I probably could have bought 10 trucks and had enough demand. But that's pretty good for now because I'd like my overall number to come, my overall finance to come more into the black. Here we go. Total spent 17 million. Total made just over 17 million. So it's only May and the company's already in the black. Okay, very good. All right. Now, let's take a look. Oh boy, looks like we got trucks lining up here. Okay, that might be a sign. Oh, look at this. This might be a sign that I need a second store over here. So let's put a store out here. Because this town's getting pretty big. This is fabulous. So I'm gonna put another store over here. Construction. Let's go to shops. And let's see what size grocery store I can buy. Okay, the biggest one I could buy is a medium store. It's going to cost me $1 million. Okay. Yeah. Now here it is. Now let's find a place for it. Now again, we're going to rotate it so that it's reasonably lined up here. And if I put it here, it's going to wreck down some houses and stuff. So we get charged for some city demolition, but there we go. Now, let's set up some trucking to bring in. We got to wait for the construction to finish. Man, they're quick in this town. Okay, so now we got this here. It's got no sales right now because it's got no supply of anything. So again, we know that fruits and veggies are important to this city. So we're going to go over to our fruit farm here. Boom, let's start delivering some fruit. And let's make another truck here. Let's start delivering some veggies. All right. So we'll come back a while later and check and see how they're doing. Now, let's see. What things does this town want? See, it's growing. Got that nice up arrow here. Okay, let's see. What other things do they want? See, I'm not doing too good on some of these things. Need a better supply. But I guess overall I'm doing pretty good on supplying the town. Okay. Now, we need eggs and bread. Oh my goodness, a ton of bread. Need a ton of bread over here. Let's see now. Let's see how my bread production is going. The bread production here, well, that's an agricultural farm. The bread production happens. Okay, what's going on here? Storage overload. Wonder what they're overloaded on. Wheat. Oh, we're having trouble with a lot of trouble with wheat. And you got to worry about, is it stale? Is it spoiled? Or is it still good? I probably gotta, I hate this. It's going to spend $300,000 trashing uh, inventory. Let me see if I can look here. Now, here you get to see a demand graph of when things become stale. And I'm not quite sure how to read this. I'm thinking if I get rid of this, oh, look, see, we see it going down. So let's get rid of the stuff at the bottom. Okay. Okay. All right, good. So we're overproducing here. Total capacity is 9,000 to 30,000. So I'm going to turn this down for a little while. Fly. Turn the production down a little bit. Apply. But I think I had turned these up because there should have been the food processing plant, which is producing wheat products. So what is the problem? Insufficient input. The production line says insufficient input. And storage, uh-oh, there's a ton of spoiled. That's taking up space. Let's take a look and see what it's. I guess it's all bad. Okay. So here we got a lot of stale bread. I'm going to get rid of it all. Maybe that was made from stale wheat. I'm not sure. So we got some room here. So now we're missing product, wheat. Storage overloaded again. Here at the agricultural farm. So ooh, it's way overloaded. Okay. So what we need to do, let's see here. Let's see, what are we doing here? Agricultural farm. Let's try to get some more wheat delivered in here. Agricultural farm 5. Just try to bring the wheat to from our neighboring farm there. Um, Problem is, you can't really control what trucks are doing what. You have to wait for these truck depots to assign things. This truck depot already has 25 trucks. So I'm going to just try buying some more trucks up here. And maybe we'll get lucky and we'll see them. Okay, we see what some of the trucks here. There's a truck delivering wheat. There's a truck delivering planks. There's a truck delivering fruit. These are the lines these other trucks are on. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go for the gusto, buy 20 additional trucks, buy the big ones, sign it, and boom. So that really made my money dip negative. Let's take a look at my money situation here. So I spent 10 million upgrading this year. But let's see, I made 26 million income and expenses of 26 million. So I'm breaking even if it weren't for all this buying trucks and everything, but gotta have them. Vehicle purchases, trains, trucks, all this kind of stuff. Okay. Here we go. Look at all these trucks coming out. They got places to go. So apparently we really needed them. Let's see how our new store is doing. Has it managed to get any supplies? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Okay. Wonder if I should make a bridge over there. Because, yeah, I don't know, things got to kind of go a long way to get there. I think if I make a bridge, that will encourage maybe the trucks to go. I don't know. But a bridge is nice. Help the people that work at the farms get to their job, maybe. Never know. Just might encourage some trucks to just go directly over there. Okay. Well, this store's staying busy. All those trucks lining up. Oh yeah, they want eggs here too. How are eggs doing? Eggs are produced via a livestock farm. It's the agricultural farm 5 storage overloaded. Again, storage overload. At least our storage is fresh. Look at all those trucks going up and down there. Wonder what I have to do to upgrade this to a bigger road. Now, there's a large road. Curved large road. Let's see here. I think from there to there. Does that make it large? Overlapping collisions. Okay. Hmm. Look, we got a truck going that way. Wonder if I have to bulldoze this. Ooh, wonder what happened to that truck. Just bulldozed the road from under him. Okay, now let's see what happens if I do a large road. Do it from here. It's overlapping. Uh-oh. Let's see. I have to avoid overlapping. Ha. Now I got a nice big connection not possible. Okay, now let's try just a road connection. Not possible. Curve too sharp. Mm, 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 mm. Whoops. Now, what's neat here is when you bulldoze, you do get a refund of some of the money you spent, which is a good thing. So let's see what I can do if I can get, okay, large road curved there, and there we go. Now, I believe that's all connected up. Now, let's see what happens. I bulldoze a little bit more here. Oh my, oh boy, yeah, look, those trucks are not happy. Okay, let's get in here with a large road. Go to there. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Curve too sharp, curve too sharp. Uh-oh, let's see. Oh no, we just can't. Well, we got a large road there. Okay, so at least they can get out. Oh my. Well, see, I got things built too close together. Oh no. See, let's just do a regular road from there to there. Uh-oh, not possible. Curve too sharp. Oh my, now what am I gonna do? Hmm. Well, these are some of the things you run into when you don't know what's coming up later. So, now I've really done a number on my shipping with losing that road there. If I bulldoze that facility, I bet that takes 25 trucks off of the road. Yeah. Mhm. Get a refund of 500,000 though. Vehicles in this depot. Bulldoze anyways. Yeah. Okay, so now let's see. Can I build a large roadway where I want to do it? Oh, there's something going on here. Curve too sharp. Slope too steep. Curve too sharp. Uh, hmm. Create edit. Heighten. Now let's see what happens. Hmm. Boy, I don't want to take out that whole farm there. What's that? It's another truck depot. If I bulldoze this, confirm. Okay, now let's see what I can do. Let's get in here. Now let's see what we can do with a large road. Ah, I think we have it. Now, can I connect from here? It's too steep. So let's. Hmm. Ah, look at that. Now we got a widened road there. Now we need to get some more truck depots, and this time we'll set them back off the road a little bit. Oops, R. I don't like R. R builds up the terrain underneath whatever you're placing. Let's see. E. I want to rotate. Okay, so let's set these guys back off the road a little bit. Cannot construct on a border. Okay. E. Okay. So there we go. Got that one back here. And going to put in another one because we demolished two of them. So we probably got a huge unfilled demand for trucks right now. Okay. Here's another one. Now we got to let's connect a large road to them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then here, a large road going into here. Okay. Looks like a mess traffic-wise, but now escape. Okay, escape. All right, now let's buy a ton of trucks. Let's get the real large ones. There we go. The large ones. You can have up to 25 trucks. So that's going to cost me 2.3 million. But I'm going to sign it. Sign the papers. Boom. And here they go. Here they go heading out. And then here, let's go here. Let's go for it. Let's max it out. The largest size trucks I can buy. Boom. Okay. And look, they're all heading out on the road. Okay. Let's check out our little store up here. Let's see how it's doing. Sales. Ah, yeah. Look at this. It's fallen way below in the current year, but it is making some sales. It is making $500,000 a year in profit. Okay. Now, is this taking away demand from this other store? That's the question I have. We see some fruit just got unloaded there. Let's see sales here. Okay, we're still not getting enough in here to meet our demand. Although we're getting close on the fruits. Getting close on the veggies. The fruits are still short. Bread is still way short. Look at all those trucks coming out. Yeah. Oh, they're backing up. Well, that's probably not a good thing. Probably need to upgrade that main road too. Large road. Okay. Now, let's see how much further I can extend this. Oh, that's right. Can we tell which one? Yeah, so it looks like just a regular road. We got huge issues. Okay, now let's get a large road built here. So hurry up, get this done. Let's get this here. Let's get that built. Okay. I don't know if this is destroying my trucks when I bulldoze out from under them or what. I don't know. Large road. Tricky sometimes highlighting this. Look at all that extra traffic up north. Let's get this large road in here. All right, large road, large road. Um, well, there's a lot going on here. Let's see. How am I doing on profit? Let's see. So 8 million there. I'm spending a lot of money tearing things up. So it's only January 9th, though. So that's early in the year. Mm, all right. Gonna let this go for a little bit longer. And then we're going to check see how we're doing in the stores and stuff. Probably set up another bread production facility up in the north. Okay, let's see. We got some good green numbers here down here in the bottom. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. 8 million printing costs. We got 5 million in income. Okay. Mm, And felt's not growing anymore. So we're falling behind on keeping them supplied. Let's see how the sales look here. Okay, let's see. A little short on bread, but we're doing pretty good here. Let's look at the store and see if they got a lot of stuff in storage. Okay, they got a pretty good amount in storage. Okay, let's see how the other store is doing. Bit slow. We got a lot of trucks just kind of sitting up there. I wonder why. It's got veggies to deliver. I wonder what would happen if I tried to build a large road through the middle of the town. Slope too steep. So I it really would destroy a lot of stuff around too. Hmm. Hmm. Still a loss, but we're only in March. Let's see how this hardware store is doing. Okay. Needs twice as many wood shavings. Hmm. I want home decorations. That's produced in a furniture works. Let's see what I have to do to build a furniture works. Let's see, that's industry. Furniture works. Oh my god, like it's got trains and all kind of things going into it. Okay, so we built a furniture works out here. Now we need to bring the train tracks and to connect it. Let's see. Let's see. Can we make that? Now, I'm curious if, okay, so it's got a tunnel there. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, now let's see what we have to do in a furniture works to get it producing furniture. Production. Okay, add production. Wooden furniture. I think that's what our town over here wanted. Let's go back and check. So I already got a hardware store here to sell. Okay, so let's see here. What we got a demand for? We got a demand for wooden furniture. Yes. Okay, so we're all the way back here. Wooden furniture, production, wooden furniture. Yes. Okay, so what are the ingredients we need? We need wooden planks. We need wooden planks. So we need to have wooden planks delivered from a sawmill that produces wooden planks. So let's go over here to our, okay, that's a logging camp. That's the logistics center. Here's a sawmill. It's got rail lines going into it. So sawmill 2, let's see, what do they produce? And they got plenty of wooden planks in stock. Okay, so let's ask for wooden planks to be delivered. I'm curious if they're going to be able to send it through this logging camp, or whether I needed to run a separate train line. Okay, so station. Let's get a train arrival, and it's going to come from Sawmill 2, and here we go. It's going to be wooden planks. Okay, which is something they produce. I'm curious if a train will get dispatched for that. Let's see how we're doing on. Okay, there's a train coming out. Let's see where they're going. Aha, so they're going to deliver wooden planks. Let's click on this to see. The furniture works. Yes. Okay, so it's got to wait for that other train. Let's see, we got a red thing up there. Some missing wooden planks. Uh, Train there looks like it's waiting. Maybe because this train needed to come through. Yeah, good. Well, it's a long one. Now, when we're all done building them, I'm trying to figure out what logistics center I want to have. Oh, look at all those. Whew, trucks are just backing up. Yikes. That's a problem. That's going to be a big challenge. See, I have this logistics center here, but there's no rail lines going into it. I wonder if I could get rail lines over there. There's some rail lines going into here, but that's a logging camp. Oh, let's see. We got storage overload there. We got insufficient input here at the food processing plant. Storage overload. We're probably overloaded on. Yep. Hmm. There's train 9. Ah, there's train 6. Here's a logistics center. And it has a truck route to it too. Let's see how this one's doing for storage. Not got too much in there. Let's see. Wood processing. Let's see. It may need to add a module. Let's see. For consumer goods, things like this. Yes. Okay, so now it's got a consumer goods module. So I can send. Oh, I can send. I'm gonna just for fun add some more track here. And then hook into the logic center. Look into it from this side. Okay, good. So I'm going to set up so that when this is produced, so we don't have anything yet here, but any time now we should see we got plenty of planks here. So we got green here. So it's producing some product. So we're going to have it so that it doesn't all build up there. We're going to do a train departure to this logistics center, and it's going to deliver our wooden furniture. There we go. Okay, so now from that logistics center, down here to Broomfield, that's quite a ways. I wonder just what it would take to get trains over to here. How's this logistics center doing for storage? Oh, look at that. The wheat is all spoiled. Let's get rid of that. All the trucks all backed up. I'm going to that store. Storage overloaded. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we got stale goods. Oh, okay, that's helping stuff get unloaded. But still, it says storage is overloaded. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're selling. We're meeting the demand on fruit, veggies, not so good on eggs. Interesting. All those trucks just being all backed up is not a great thing. We're just not immediately sure what to do about it. I bet that's a train full of goods. Let's see here. Let's check the logistics center. Oh, okay, we got some wooden furniture in stock. So eventually a train will come and bring them to the logistics center. Let's schedule a truck arrival from the logistics center with furniture. Okay, so we got some demand at least. Aha, so I think it's stuck because of that train. I wonder if I should build another store out here. Medium grocery store. Oh, can't build out here. Have to build it in the town. Oh my. That's right. Like I was thinking out here. Oh, I could have built it out here. Uh, have to match the zoning requirements. Well, look, Blumenfeld, it's growing. Not sure if it's connected or not. Let me try again. Let's see, medium. Connection not possible. I'm sure that one's connected. Agricultural farm. Let me see, what did they produce over there? Unpackaged vegetables and fruit. Okay. And you got plenty of both. Unpackaged vegetables and unpackaged fruit. There we go. But it's still got to probably come through that same road. I have to finish building this up to make it a bigger road. Boulevard Road. Okay, from here. No. You got one small road section there. Looks like it's cleared up a little bit of congestion there. All right, look at that. We got growth happening here in Bloomfield. Let's check our hardware store. Let's see how we're doing here in sales. Are we selling any furniture yet? Oh, wait a minute. Do hardware stores sell furniture? No, I think they don't sell furniture. Let's look at construction again at shops. I think we might need a home decoration to sell them. Yeah. Okay, so now we gotta figure out where to put a home decoration store. Ooh. Okay, so there's a home decoration store. And that's what we want to set up a line asking for furniture. But let's see here. How much storage do we have? We got plenty of furniture there. But let me see. We need a good solid road to get there. We got that road there. Let's make a connection. Let's build a large road. Down into the city. Okay. Truck arrival from here, from the logistics center too. And we're going to deliver furniture. All right. I wonder if there's anywhere other cities that want furniture. Let's scan out here a little bit. Let's see what some of our other cities want. But to deliver the furniture, we're going to build a furniture store. Up here, we got a small market up here. Let's see how its sales are going. Way behind on bread. And the bread is stale. Hmm. We don't want home decorations. Now this one would like wooden furniture. All right, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Let's see where we can build a furniture store here. Shop. Home decoration. We're going to build medium-sized home decoration center. Okay. The home decoration center here. We see stuff getting uploaded up there. Okay. So again, station, spotted truck arrival from the logistics center. And we're going to bring in wooden furniture. Okay. Let's see if our store's had its first delivery of wooden furniture yet. Nope. Nope. No sales yet. Because it looks like it's going to be a big seller. 952 there a year. Let's see. There's demand. Let's see. Is that per year? Let's double check that. Sales per year. 982, 985 they want. 985. And this city here wants, oh my goodness, look at all that they want. 460, 6460. Okay, this one here's getting plenty of, uh-oh. Station. Yikes. We don't want that going there. Please does confirm. Yeah, they can't sell it. Grocery store. Let's see how this grocery store's doing. It's not doing nothing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's got some sales. It's way below. Storage overload. What's going on? Now we got storage overload going on here. Okay, so we got too much fruit, too much veggies coming in. Lower this plot a little bit. Yeah, let's see. We had 53 million come in. We spent 43 million. So we're making 10 million a year now, almost. Save this. This is huge 3. 10 mil a year. And right, well, that gives you a good taste of industry giant 4 on some of the challenges of a developed city. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll have some more videos where I'll show some other cities and approaches to things, and enjoy. Thanks.